Hello guys, welcome to another informative video. In today's video I'm going to give you some information about the student visa 2024, which is the very up-to-date information. So like September is now, so 2024. So if you can apply for a student visa to study in the UK if you are 16 or over and you have been offered a place on a course. So the place has to be by a licensed student sponsor, which have a license from the Home Office and Immigration Office, and you have enough money to support yourself to pay the course and your living cost. And how much money you'll need, that I'll do that explain follow down the line or in the next video, because that can be another detailed video on it. And before you apply the student visa, you should be able to have good understanding of English. You should be able to write, read and speak very well English. And if you are under the age of 16, you should have a consent from your parents, and you need to show the evidence that your parents are happy for you to apply for the visa. But if you are 16 or 17 and you want to study at an independent school in the UK, you may be eligible for a child student visa instead of this, your main student visa. So this visa has been replaced with the Tier 4 general student visa. So then the question comes into mind, when should we apply for our student visa? So the general rule from the Home Office is depending on whether if you are applying from outside the UK or you are already in the UK on some other type of visa, maybe another study visa which you want to change it to another, or you are on a visit visa and now you want to study in the UK. So it depends on them two situations. But if you are applying from the outside of the UK, the earliest you can apply is about 6 months before your course starts, and the usual decision time for Home Office for this is about 3 to 4 weeks. But if you are applying from inside the UK, the earliest time allowed is 3 months before the course starts. You must apply before your current visa expires. So your new course must begin within 28 days of your current visa expiring. You will usually get a decision within 8 weeks if you are inside the UK. Now, how long can you stay in the UK on your visa? That will depend on the length of your course and what study you have already completed in the UK, if you already have some. If you are 18 or over and your course is at a degree level, the usual stay in the UK can be for up to 5 years. And if it's below degree level, so the usually is up to 2 years. But then it depends on your course, and there are like rules for extensions as well, depending on your course and what is the next step in the education or in the course. So staying longer, you will be able to extend your visa, and depending on, like I said, in your course, or if you are on a normal study visa, you can switch to a graduate visa. So, but for all these visa and extend your time, you have to pass your previous course, which your visa was eligible, or for which course the visa was granted to you. You need to have passed them courses. So when you have the visa, when can you travel to the UK? Or you can arrive before your course starts, and this can be either up to 1 week before if your course last about 6 months or less. An example of these courses can be like English learning courses or mathematics learning, enhancing GCSE A-level courses. But if you can come here up to 1 month before if your course is going to last more than 6 months. For example, your PhDs, your degree level courses. So you can be here a month in advance. But normally, when they give you the visa, they will give you the day to when you can travel to UK. So no matter when your course is starting or not. So in today's date, the costs of the applying for student visa from outside the UK is £419 and £490 to extend or switch to a student visa from inside the UK. So you must pay the visa fee for each person that join you. On top of that, you will also have to pay the healthcare surcharge as a part of your application. Now, how much you pay, it'll be depend how much is your visa last, and the full detail will be followed in another full detail video. On your student visas, you can also bring your partners and your children as a dependent as well. So while on your study visa, you can study, you can work as a student union officer, but you may not be able to work in certain jobs such as a professional sportsman or coaches or as a self-employed. You will not be allowed to study at an academy or a local authorities funded school, which is also known as a maintained school. You will have no access to the public funds whatsoever. So therefore you should be ready for your own expenditures. You should be aware of it depending on your visa, how much money you need for your course and how long your visa will be. So what this is just the basic information in September 2024 for student visas. But if you get the visa granted, the Home Office, UK Immigration Home Office will tell you which you can and cannot do on your student visas. For example, on some visas, students are not allowed to work at all. But on other visas, you are allowed to work on 20 hours, 24 hours, and on some circumstances on a full-time 40-hour job. But that will depend on your visa, and you will be given all the details on your visa. So I hope if you are considering to apply for student visa in UK 2024, so please consider all these points in your mind, and hope you will get some information from this video. Thanks for watching. So I will see you guys in the next video with another detailed and informative topic. Thanks for watching. Bye.